All right, Doug here. This is a Bear Creek Arsenal video basically. I've been working with Bear Creek trying to get exactly what I want in uppers, and 7.62 by 39 is one of my go-to screw-off guns, and I really like to shoot it. You know, it'll shoot a 2-inch group at 100 yards with really super junky ammo. So when I take the kids out and they want to shoot, you know, steel targets at 200 and 300 yards, it'll do it very nicely. And you know, it's a rainbow gun, there's no doubt about it. But it's cheap, and I got a lot of ammo for it. So I finally got a left-handed Gen 2 receiver, side charge. And my problem is they put an enhanced firing pin in it, and they just keep breaking. I think I have broken 3 of them now. Just let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right. So the one on the left here for you is a standard stainless steel setup that has never broken. I've shot a lot of rounds with that, hundreds if not thousands. This is their new enhanced right here, which you can see it appears that the pin is a little bit skinnier and longer, and this is a firing pin that fired 8 rounds before it snapped off. So I keep calling customer service and saying this is not working for me, and they just keep sending me more firing pins. So today's episode is going to be, I'm going to put this new one in, and we're going to fire rounds and see how long it takes to break. History tells me that the first one broke at 18 rounds, the second one broke at 8, and the third one broke at 10. So we'll see how long it'll go. I do have 3 of them, and Black Rifle makes one of these. I bought one. I put it in one of my uppers, and with all the exchanging or selling it to a friend or whatever, I have no idea where it went to. So I have ordered 2 more of those, one for my buddy Steve and one for me, and I'll have that to use. But we're going to see if the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So let's see what's up with the new firing pin that we were just looking at. And this is a 10-round magazine. We're shooting basically your Wolf type ammo. And you'll notice I've got a suppressor on my gun. And thank you GSL out of Jackson, Michigan. Greg Latta makes this multi-cal, and I use it on everything that I possibly can, 30 caliber or less. And it does a very nice job. Sorry for the sweatband, ladies and gentlemen, but it is 85 degrees here in Michigan, and well, let's face it, I'm sweating like a bullet. I'm shooting into a steel plate that's about 50 yards away. We'll see how many rounds I can get out of this firing pin. Ah, that mag must have had 9 rounds in it. Gotta work on my function skills. Alright, we're sitting at 18 rounds so far. Got a couple of new mags. You notice I'm wearing ear protection even if my $1,200 suppressor. But I am under an overhang, and why wreck your hearing for nothing? I ask myself. Here we go. Click. Very interesting point. The last time I broke a firing pin, no dent. I had a lapse in time. A Double check, we're good. Safety on. I had a lapse in time, and we shot one magazine. I reloaded, handed it back to somebody else, and it did not work. And this time we also had a lapse of time. Firing pin, foobarred. Let's try another one. So that almost made the record of 18 shots. Sorry, I had this habit of thinking my recorder is on and it's not. Now, sprinklers are ready to change. All right, ready to go. Firing pin number 2. Failed to fire on number 3. Double check, safety on. Well, I'm afraid I might wear out my Allen screw here. And I only have one more left, but Black Rifle's going to be sending me one. One little disappointing thing I can say about Bear Creek is I called them 3 times and I never received a phone call. I got some emails back and they just automatically sent me a couple more pins, which as you can see did not solve the problem. They just keep snapping off. I am getting a very good collection of cotter pins though. That's kind of nice. I don't need cotter pins. I need a firing pin that works. I'm sorry I have to do this, Bear Creek, but I guess maybe I can get a phone call out of you if I put this on YouTube. Love your product, but sometimes you got to figure out that nothing is worth a nickel if it won't work. A Ducati is a wonderful motorcycle, but if it won't start, nothing but heartache. All right. 18 rounds on the first one, 2 on the second one. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to have to count these because I kind of forgot where I am. Don't forget push-pull. And remember, sights up, safety off. Sights down, safety on. 1. 2. 6. All right, that's 16. Got 2 in my pocket and there's 1 laying on the ground. Either one of these have very good dents in them. $16. I think there's about 5 in here. $21. We're going to quit at 21 because I kind of like to have a firing pin that's working. And there we go. I do have my standard firing pin, but we'll stop right there. So 21 without breaking, and the rest of them are busted. So that's right. Just as a side note, I did pull the pin that is in there now. See if I can get this centered up for you. And if you got really good eyes, you can see that the tip of it is peened over. So I took my dial calipers and I measured the diameter of the shaft, which is 54 thousandths, and then the head of the shaft is 58 thousandths. So that firing pin has peened over on the end to the tune of a diameter of about 4 thousandths. So obviously the metal is not holding up like it should, and perhaps that's the issue. So I thought I'd add that in as a side note.